After a week off, we had a nice bye week last week. I hope you're all relaxed today. The Irish are back today, and they're now number 11 in the nation after all the upsets we saw. 4-1 Notre Dame at home today versus 2-3 Stanford. So let's go. This is the day the Lord has made. It's made today. It's Saturday. It's football for Fighting Irish Preview and fightingirishpreview.com. I'm Phil Houck, and these are my Notre Dame Federal Credit Union last thoughts before kickoff. And I think I got maybe 4 or 5 thoughts. All right. First of all, thought one, this is not your father's Stanford team. Everybody remembers from 2009 to 2017, 9 games, over a span of 9 games, both teams, except for I think 1 year, both of these teams came to this game ranked in the top 25, and Stanford won 7 of 9 those years. Well, Stanford actually hasn't been rated coming into this game now since 2018. The Irish have won 4 of their last 5. Of course, everybody remembers 2 years ago, Notre Dame was a big favorite. They didn't win that game. So they're rebuilding. New coach hired last year, Troy Taylor out of Sacramento State. Troy Taylor led the Cardinal to a 3-9 record last year. That's not much, but I think this is a team building. Troy Taylor has a great reputation as an innovative offensive mind, and we'll see how that comes into play today. Now, 2 thoughts I want to do about Notre Dame, one on each side of the ball. First of all, can the Irish offense continue to evolve? And that means, we know they can run the ball okay, but that passing game has got to get better, and I think it has gotten better. Over the last 6.5 quarters, Riley Leonard hitting about 72% of his passes. That's good, but he's got to get the ball down the field a little bit, okay? He's got to get a little higher average on his average per attempt. So anyway, fans over here are having a good time. So anyway, the key to me for Riley Leonard to get better probably lies in tight end Mitchell Evans. I actually said this about 3-4 weeks ago, but I don't think Mitchell Evans was quite healthy yet. So far on the year, Mitchell Evans, he's got 10 catches for 82 yards. He's got the step. Last year at this time, he had like 29 catches for 400 and some yards. He can become a big security blanket for Riley Leonard in that passing game. You make that first read. If the first read isn't there, Mitchell Evans creates space. He usually can get open. Throw the ball to Mitchell Evans. Let's see if that can get that passing game cranked up a little bit. Now, on the other side of the ball for the Irish, the defensive side, and I'm going to talk about pass rush. The Irish, unfortunately, to injury, have lost their 2 top pass rushers. Boubacar Traore a couple weeks ago, he goes out with knee injury in the Louisville game. He's done for the year. He was a rising star. Boy, that guy's he's going to be good next year, no doubt about it. And then the other guy that the Irish lost, of course, Jordan Botelho in the Purdue game. And so that's your 2 top pass rushers. So how do the Irish account for that? Well, it's got to be a combination of next man up, and that's Junior Tuihalamaka. Also, true freshman Logan Thomas is going to get true freshman Logan Thomas is going to get some snaps there. Also coming off an injury, Joshua Burnham, he's going to get some snaps at that Viper end, which is the rush end in the Irish defense. But the secret weapon, I think, for that pass rush is defensive coordinator Al Golden. He has innovative ways of getting pressure on passers. Usually it's a combination of blitzes, twists among his linemen, bringing pressure on the defense. Look for some pressures, some really smart pressures coming from the Irish defense today out of Al Golden in his scheme on that Irish defense. Ultimately here today, and this is my next thought, Notre Dame is the better team here today. Vegas agrees with that, by the way. Notre Dame is a 23-point favorite. Oh no, we've been here before. The only question is, will the Irish come to play today? And, well, you've heard of Remember the Alamo. Well, for the Irish, it should be remembered 2 years ago against Stanford. That year, Stanford, a 17-point underdog, of course, famously defeated the Irish. Also, remember Northern Illinois just a few weeks ago. Notre Dame should come to play here today. Remember last week and what Vanderbilt did to Alabama. Upsets happen. The Irish just have to be in the right frame of mind today. They're a better team. Stanford's getting better, but they're a very young team, and the Irish got some big advantages on both sides of the ball. It's overcast here today. Temperature at game time is supposed to be about 68 degrees. There's somewhat of a chance of rain developing around halftime perhaps, so look for that today. The Fighting Irish Preview and FightingIrishPreview.com pick for today. Notre Dame 38, Stanford 13, the Irish with a dominant victory. And these have been my Notre Dame Federal Credit Union last thoughts before kickoff. Remember, where you bank does matter. And I'm Phil Houck, and I will talk to you after the game.